first book video. Today I'm going to be going over what's on my physical TBR for 2024. I have already read 2 books and it's only the 4th, so I'm going to start with those. So my first one that I read, I actually started it in like late December, finished it yesterday. It is Not Forever But For Now. It's the same author that wrote Fight Club. This one is about a famous killer family and their sons are to inherit their family business, which is killing people. Okay, my next one I just finished today and I really love it. So the second book is 19 Steps by Millie Bobby Brown. When I went to the bookstore, I was not planning on purchasing this book. It caught my eye and it's also signed, so I had to get it and I absolutely loved it. This one I really liked. It's about this family who lives in London during World War II. So they are faced with lots of air raids and bombings. It is about their journey, about having to live in a time where you never know when the next bomb is coming. There is a little romance subplot in here that I really enjoyed. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much because it's a historical fiction, but I was actually really surprised about how much I liked this book, and I was like hooked from the beginning. So I definitely recommend this book. So the next book is my book I'm currently reading. It's called Happiness Falls by Angie Kim. So this one, I don't know why I thought it was a literary fiction when I picked it up. It's more a like mystery thriller. So it is about this family. The father takes their special needs son on their daily walk, but only the son returns and the father is nowhere to be found. So they have to kind of dig through the father's life and figure out if he's hiding anything, what is going on, where could he possibly be. So I just started this, so I'm actually really enjoying this book so far. I'm on the edge of my seat. Okay, so now the rest of the books on my physical TBR. This is my physical TBR shelf. I have not read yet or started reading. Some of them I do forget the plots of. We have The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. I've only heard great things about this book. It is like a Groundhog Day story. The main character has to live Valentine's Day over and over until she gets it right. I heard it's a really cute Valentine's Day read. And also, if I do end up really liking this book, I will have to go to Barnes & Noble and get the special edition with the sprayed edges because it's so cute. I have to have it. Okay, next on the TBR is Girls Like Girls by Haley Kiyoko. So I did not have this on my Goodreads TBR. I just randomly went into Target one day and I was in the book section and then it kind of just jumped out at me. I saw all the pretty colors, it has sparkles, it's by Haley Kiyoko. I'm really excited to read this. It's very important that people feel represented, so I like how it's about girls liking girls. Okay, next up on the list is Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. It's a little cowboy romance. It will be my first cowboy romance. The cover is so pretty, and it's just a little short cowboy romance. So hopefully if I like it, I think I want to read the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver if I end up liking this. And I know that the second book in this little world comes out this year. So hopefully I'll pick that up as well. Okay, next up on the TBR, it's just a little poem book. At Barnes & Noble, they were having a deal, like members bought a book, you get a free little poem book with your purchase. So I actually have two. So my first one is Poems on Nature. So I'm excited to read this and just have a break from like really big books. I think it can be a little intense just reading books back to back. So this is a little break, little short little poems. It's really cute, it has a little lizard on it. I do love nature. Alright, next book is It's a Date, again, by Geneva Rose. I love Geneva Rose. I actually met her at a book signing for her book, One of Us is Dead. I really love her. I will take the sticker off, don't worry. This is her first little romance. Most of her previous books are like mystery thrillers. This is her first little dive in just like a rom-com. So this one is about this girl and she has an accident and gets amnesia, and there are 3 men in the hospital that she wakes up to. They're all claiming to be her boyfriend, so she has to go on a date with them again and find out which one is telling the truth. Okay, my next book, I think it's an older one. I know it's been out for a while, but I saw it at Barnes & Noble and I thought that they didn't have it in store, like only online, and then I saw it in store. I was like, I better get it while I have the chance. So I did pick up Punk 57. All I know about this is they're pen pals and it's a very spicy read. That's really all I know going into this. Next up we have Britney Spears' The Woman in Me. I am so excited to hear what has been going on in her life, what her thoughts are about her whole situation she's been through. She hasn't had the easiest journey. I feel like getting thrown into millions of people watching your every move is not the easiest thing in the world. Don't get me wrong, it definitely has its upsides, but it's not really natural to have so many eyes on you. So yeah, I am really excited to see what she has to say. Okay, next one we have is another little poems book. This one is Poems of Love. I'll probably read this in February because love season. Or maybe I'll wait because February is just really intense, like love. Maybe I'll save this for when I'm needing reminders of love. Next up, we have The Only One Left by Riley Sager. This will be my first Riley Sager book. I also am very interested to read The House Across the Lake and a few other of his mystery thrillers. I heard he's amazing. I think this cover is stunning. I am loving the red, the blue. I'm actually not too sure the plot with this one. When I add books to my TBR, I'll read the synopsis and then I like it and I'll add it to my TBR. But then once I get around to buying the book, I kind of forget what it's about and then I just go in blind. Okay, so this one is about a caregiver assigned to work for a woman accused of a massacre. So that's always fun. Working for someone who has a kind of mysterious past, and you get to uncover kind of what's going on in their mind. I don't know, but I'm really excited to read this. I have been reading a lot of romance lately, and I really just am ready for a good mystery thriller. Okay, so the last book on my current physical TBR is Stillborn by Guadalupe Nettle. I believe it's about these 2 women, and one really is ready to have a baby, and the other just does not want children. And I don't know. It's about these two friends. One of them tells her friend, like, I really don't want kids, and the other is exactly the opposite. She says, I'm ready to have a child now. She does end up getting pregnant, and I guess the doctors tell her that her baby is not going to survive, but it turns out her baby does survive the pregnancy. So it's about how these two friends kind of navigate having different opinions on having a child. That could be actually totally wrong. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it just really intrigued me. It's also really pretty. So, but that is the last book on my physical TBR for now. I will probably be updating you as soon as I get more physical books. I am like pretty much strictly a physical books girly. I don't have like a Kindle. I just like seeing like my progress of like books being added to my bookshelf or books getting added to my TBR and it always looking different. I just really enjoy that. So I will definitely be keeping you updated on my physical TBR and my book journey. But that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed